everybody, welcome back to Caffeine Fueled Adventures. This episode is a sister's trip in Pittsburgh. We started our trip at a park by our hotel called Settlers Cabin Park. It's 1,610 acres and has lots of things like it has a wave pool, a dog park, hiking trails. There's no fee for entering the park, but if you go to the wave pool, there is a small fee, and residents can purchase season passes. But if you know me, you know what I was there for, the waterfall. There is a waterfall trail. It's 1 mile round trip, so half mile down and half mile back. It's not a loop. And at the end, a small waterfall. It's really pretty. It is small, but it's a waterfall, and you know I love waterfalls. There are a few steps on the trail, and it does get muddy in sections. Our next stop was the Duquesne Incline in downtown Pittsburgh. It takes you up to Mount Washington. It's $5 round trip, and it's cash only, so try to have the exact change. If you don't, they do have change machines there, but it gives you like coin dollars. So you'll have coin dollars for the rest of the day if you don't have exact change. There is paid parking at the bottom station and some at the top station. If you are looking for a wheelchair accessible, I would go to the top and you could ride it down and then just ride it back up, because once you get to the bottom, there's steps to get down to the main level. The Duquesne Incline originally opened on May 20th, 1877. The length of the track is 794 feet with an elevation of 400 feet and a grade of 30.5 degrees. It takes you to the top of Mount Washington and back down. When you get to the top, there are shops and restaurants and several overlooks. We walked about a half mile to the Grandview overlook. It's only a half mile walk, but it is pretty hilly. We noticed when we got to the top of the overlook that Point State Park fountain was not running. I found out later that it is being refurbished. There was a plaque next to this restaurant that said that President Clinton and British Prime Minister John Majors had a meeting here. I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't take a lot of pictures, but this church has beautiful stained glass windows. Several things in downtown Pittsburgh are being refurbished due to the upcoming 2026 NFL draft taking place there. That includes the Mr. Rogers Memorial, who had a fence around it, so we couldn't get up close to it. We stopped for lunch at Southern Tier Brewery in downtown Pittsburgh. It has a friendly atmosphere and lots of seating, inside and outdoor seating. If you aren't a beer drinker, that's okay. They had lots of drink choices, not just beer. After lunch, we stopped by the Andy Warhol Museum and then drove by Randyland. It's a really neat place that I wish we would have stopped at, but the parking is not easy to find around there, so walking is best. On the way back to the hotel, we stopped at the Strip District. It was in the 1820s home to iron mills, foundries, and glass factories, but now it's home to shops and restaurants. We got a bottle of wine from City Winery and took it back to the hotel and sat on the porch and enjoyed the rest of our night. Thanks for following along on this episode. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.